And welcome back to this week's Who Would Win. And this week's Who Would Win was again brought to you by Fable Tome. Now these are two characters I had never heard of until this point. This is StarButterfly from, I believe it's Star versus the Forces of Evil. I could be paraphrasing that name slightly. A Disney XD show. And Oishi Kawaii. Kawaii, the Japanese word. From Oishi Battle High School, a popular YouTube a bunch of live action and animation show. Now that Oishi is apparently very, very popular, because when I clicked on there, it had like over 10 million hits. So I'm like, geez. StarButterfly, I'm guessing, is a popular show. So I'm guessing the point of this is that they're kind of intergalactic. They're not intergalactic, but they're kind of princesses in their own way. They're kind of female warriors. So this is an interesting one, I suppose. So let's start with StarButterfly. StarButterfly is around the age of 14 years old. She's an intergalactic princess, and she's energetic, friendly, and optimistic. Recklessly enjoys fighting and fighting monsters and doing wild things. So she's probably going to be the gung-ho. I mean, they're both very gung-ho characters, but one of them's more naive than the other. 1 second. What the hell did I write here? Egocentric, fanatical? Frustrated at things that bother her, she wants attention constantly. Sorry, I erased one of them because I had no intention of going back to them probably, and I wrote over it, so it kind of got a little jumbled, so you'll have to excuse me if I'm having a little difficulty reading my own writing in this case. She has the Royal Wand, which more or less is a reality warping tool. It can do pretty much anything. A lot of its key thing is summoning effects, such as creating jelly bean hallucinations, rainbow fists, mega narwhal blow. I could have looked those up. I'm just going to speculate on what those things did. Flaming. She also has flaming rainbows, laser puppies, sucks things into oblivion with like black hole effects. She has an instruction manual. She can dimension hop, so she can survive in space. When she was 2, she was trained to break a neck. Black holes can be used as weapons, and rainbow clouds. Now, obviously, she does not have her wand. She still has her hand-to-hand skills, but her wand is where a lot of her power comes from. She doesn't know the full extent of her magical abilities, though, so she has an instruction manual. Unfortunately, it's not really going to play a part in this fight because she needs to look up specific spells through that instruction manual, and the whole page is jumbled and out of order. Which, I don't know if she ever tried to organize it at all in the show, but whatever. So that's StarButterfly. Oishi Kawaii is roughly about a 15 to 16-year-old girl. She's starting out in high school, transfers. She's very naive to normal culture because she's constantly in the anime world in her mind while being in a normal world, which is kind of conjoined with the anime world, because she doesn't even understand the attempts of a guy trying to pick her up and say, "Oh, I understand now. You are attempting to date me, for I have a boyfriend." And then when the boyfriend, who was a giant tentacle rape monster, defeats him in a dance-off and eats him, say, "Victor or destiny, no one is immune." Like, okay. This is the thing. She doesn't understand the whole idea of fighting your inner demons when there's a gay kid at school fighting his inner demons. But that being said, she is a demon slayer. That being said, she's kind of crappy at demon slaying on her own. There was a demon who was a substitute teacher who she could not defeat with her own skills. Twin kunai, fine. Battle breaths, lasers, which honestly don't do much except they can't even damage a locker. They can just open up a locker. But I mean, I guess they can do a bit of a concussive force. Her ultimate form summons a third breast, which then can summon her Kawaii Meha Blast. Yeah, which summons a bunch of cute creatures that turn into ferocious beasts. Okay. Lasers can barely open a door, basically. Mild acid resistance. Because I actually watched like 10 episodes of the show to get an idea of what she's capable of. She's got mild acid resistance. She's I can at least say just by her outfit, her design, and her background, she is very skilled in hand-to-hand combat. She also has a pet cat demon thing called Noodles, which steals the soul of anyone who more or less pets it. It can also impregnate the pores of individuals with seed, and they spout off and do horrible things. She has a Wolf Panzer mech with chest missiles, so randomness. But she is a very naive girl. But then again, you're going up against a very I wouldn't say StarButterfly is naive, but she's definitely, they're both young. They're young and inexperienced. Now, this is an interesting fight because there's two variants of this fight. How this fight could go down and how this fight will actually go down. I will explain in both scenarios. I will explain the other one I will explain how it could go down because that's going to be a longer fight. So, let's say the fight breaks down and Oishi sees StarButterfly's skills, thinks either she's a competitive demon hunter or she is going to, or she is in fact a demon. She summons things, materializes things, so she's a demon. So she goes in and goes, hiya! And then attacks, and it probably starts off as a hand-to-hand fight. Oishi's got her kunai, going, yeah. Maybe she even scratches StarButterfly. StarButterfly, though, has got hand-to-hand combat skills. She's able to at least combat her. Then gets the wand and summons, because she can summon nearly anything. She can transform a butterfly into a monster butterfly. So maybe she turns Noodles into a monster cat or something like that. But Noodles would still probably be on Oishi's side. So but it's reckless of her. She's probably not thinking completely through. So she does that, realizes she made a mistake. So maybe summons a rainbow fist and then just blasts them both to the side. And say, oh, why you? There's this battle breath, go! Which can, ow! How do you do that? And say, she stands up to the battle press. She is most powerful indeed, a worthy foe. Now I must go full power. Oh, coward! Just battle press, full power, ultimate form. It's like, all while StarButterfly is like, huh? And it's like, Kaiomi wave! Or blast! And then all the kids say, oh, and then the other turn first creatures, and there's just summons the vortex, sucks them in. And then just summons another one and sucks Oishi in. And then Oishi's defeated. So that's a very short fight, and that's the longer of the fight. That's the way it could go, and the way StarButterfly wins this. However, that's not the way this fight would go in the least. You looking at something? Oh, she's looking at a whole bike inlet. Domino's outside. The way this fight actually goes down is very simple. The fight is about to go down. She sees Noodles and is like, oh, can I pet him? It's like, oh, she says, of course you can. And then she pets Noodles, and Noodles steals her soul. Done. You might argue that, but remember, this is a 14-year-old girl, princess, optimistic, friendly, energetic, loves life, probably loves cuteness because she probably summons cute things. She summons cute things all the time. And Noodles is so damn cute that in the middle of a fight, a demon, demon would, I believe her breasts were made of snakes or something like that, like a Medusa-style creature, said, oh, can I pet him? He's so cute. When you're cute enough to persuade an interdimensional hell demon into petting you and stealing your soul, there is no doubt in my mind that a 14-year-old girl could not be persuaded otherwise but to pet Noodles and have her soul stolen. So in this, and Noodles is with her companion throughout the entirety of this. So she is part of her roster of things to use in a fight. So 100% of the time, because I'm sorry, that's probably going to happen. Okay, well, I'll give you benefit of that. 99% of the time, that is how that fight goes down. She just goes, oh, and then there, dead. StarButterfly's dead. The 1% of the time where she doesn't do that, yeah, I say StarButterfly wins them because her magic completely outclasses anything Oishi has. But yeah, that's how that fight goes down. StarButterfly gets her soul stolen by Noodles 99% of the time. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. That was a very weird one. Short one, but a weird one. But it was kind of fun looking those guys up. I take requests. If you have any idea for who would like me to do, put that in the comments below. Let me know. I'll get to that at some point. My next... Oh, excuse me. Well, I'm certainly taking requests whenever. My next Who Would Win will be a... Honestly, my next Who Would Win next week will be the battle... Because X-Men... because the last Wolverine film is actually... It's surprisingly quickly approaching. And Comic-Con's this week. Quickly approaching me. It's coming out next year in March. And they're filming, so we'll actually probably get it. Maybe we'll even get like a teaser, sizzle reel at freaking Comic-Con. Who knows? But anyway, I'm going to basically doing who is the more powerful offspring of Wolverine. X-23 versus Daken. Now, I know those characters have actually fought at least once or twice in the comics before, but I'm talking about all out, balls to the wall, when they're both at their peaks. I'll do probably 2 variations at their peaks and just standard. But who is the ultimately the stronger child of Wolverine? X-23 or Daken? So that's going to be next week's Who Would Win. But I still take requests all the time, so if you have an idea for Who Would Win you'd like me to do, put that in the comments below. Let me know. I'll do a review of it at some point. Or I'll get to it at some point. I actually had 2 trailer reactions to do today, or trailer reviews, not including anything, and we'll see what happens with when I watch Collider, if any new movie news I didn't know pop up. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Later.